Okay, Jeff here with J&B Reviews. We're doing the final installation of the stainless steel 42mm Apple Watch into the Lunatik Epik aluminum watch band. Here's how it's going to go down. Comes with the tools. And we've already adjusted the watch band to fit me. That was in a previous video. We've left over with 2 extra links, which we will attach together so we don't lose them. In the video that I watched from them, you take your tool, place it into the bolt on the side here, hold that in place. Then you take your other tool that they provide, and you're just going to unscrew it. That comes out pretty easily, just like that. We're going to do the same thing to the other side. Allen wrench goes in. Take this screwdriver tool, Allen screwdriver tool, unscrew that guy, pull it out. There's our pin. Set it down here so we don't lose it. Now, simply slide the case apart. It slides into 2 pieces. You'll see that on this side there are holes on the case here, which correspond to dowel pins on the other side of the case, making it very easy to realign your watch case. So, take your Apple Watch, simply slide it into our case, take the other side of it, again, sliding it in to line up with the dowel pins, and also the watch band pins have to be lined up at the exact same time, just like that. Okay? Now that we have those guys lined up, you're going to take and make sure that your pin goes through the whole entire bottom section here. It's a long shaft pin. It's hollow on one side. So we'll take our screw here and drop it into the side of the watch band. And we're going to go ahead and just run it down real quick. And just snug it up a little bit. So again, on the other side, I'm just going to show you real quick. That's the pin itself that goes through the whole body of the watch face case and the band or the bracelet, holds it in place. So we're just going to take that guy, slide it through till it bottoms out, just like that. You'll see that the head of it is now recessed inside of the case. We'll take our pin, put that on the other side. And again, I'm not using the holding tool. I'm just using my finger to hold the other side in place just so I can snug it up a little bit, okay? I'm not putting a lot of pressure on it, I'm just snugging it up a little bit. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and take our tool, place it on this guy here. And again, you wanna check to make sure you've got no gaps between the 2 halves of the case. Tool goes in, take our screwing in tool here, tighten it. It's pretty simple. Same thing on this side. Hold it in place. Tighten it. That's it. It's that simple. Now, press here. Brings up our call logs. Scroll through them so we can get to our favorites. Just like that. Press the center wheel. Activating. Press again. Brings us out. Zoom out. Zoom in. Extremely responsive. Extremely responsive. No delay whatsoever. Okay? So we can bring up our app, double tap, right back to where we need to be. Perfect. So this thing is working fantastic. You can see here, there's our sensors. I mean, absolutely perfectly machined, this face. You can see here the crown. Now if you look at the crown, you'll see right there that it just has, and let me use this tool here, it just has this little bit here that sticks out. You see that here? This section that has the gnarled ends is for turning. Okay? But this section here, this is the actual button. Look at that. As soon as you press it, it takes you where it's supposed to go in the moment you press it. Okay? And then you have the gnarled end, which does your zoom out, zoom in feature. And it works perfectly. No loss. So, now we'll go ahead and place the watch on. Snap it into place. Oh wow, that's a great fit. It feels fantastic. So again, I just put the watch on. I haven't had a chance to run around with it, use it. It feels really nice. I mean, the fit and finish of this thing is fantastic. I love the way it makes the watch larger. My complaint was because I'm a bigger guy, the watch seemed a bit dainty. I'm used to wearing watches on my wrist. I've got over 100 different watches, and I would say 40 of them that I have right now are between 48 and 52 millimeter size cases. This 42 on the Apple Watch was the big deterrent for me. It seemed extremely small, and it took me a while to get used to wearing the watch. And I bought multiple bands for the watch. I bought some custom-made leather bands that I was wearing it with that gave it a better look, a little larger look, but it still wasn't what I wanted. This seems to be what I want. I don't know yet. Obviously, I haven't ran around with it, done anything with it, but the quality of build here is fantastic. This case fits so well on this watch. I'm really, really stoked. So, we're going to go ahead and give it a good test, see how everything works out with it, and I'll report back as to what I feel the overall build quality is of the watch. Obviously, everything works as it should because there's nothing on the face. I don't have a glass screen protector or a plastic cover. This is the stainless steel Apple Watch in 42 mil. That's a real sapphire crystal face. I don't really have to worry about scratching it, so I'm not too worried about that. But here is the Lunatik Epik watch band case for the Apple 42mm watch. Again, it feels fantastic, extremely lightweight, and I do like the lining that they have on the inside of the bracelet. I don't imagine getting hairs trapped in this thing. There's not a lot of room between the links of the bracelet, and this is a very smooth material, almost like a finished felt style material. It's very soft to feel. So I'll report back and let you guys know what I think as far as the overall fit and finish of the watch and how it responds over time, how the scratching and that sort of thing. I did go with the aluminum or the silver or unfinished because I have had black bands in the past, and over time, just with typing on the computer, you'll end up wearing through the material, the black material on the edges of these links, and that's why I went with the silver. So, it is what it is. I'll report back later and let you guys know what I think. Thanks for watching.